official trailer for the Rings of Power on Amazon has just been released, and people are not too happy with it. Okay, now I know I'm a little bit late to this party, but better late than never. But in case you don't know, in 2017, Mr. Bezos bought some of the rights to Tolkien's work. He said he wanted the next Game of Thrones. But of course, that was before the ending of Game of Thrones happened. They spent $1 billion just for the rights to make the show. And for season 1 of The Rings of Power, it is estimated that it cost him $58 million per episode. And there's 8 episodes this season. Now, to Mr. Bezos, that is nearly just chump change, right? But to normal folk, that is a huge amount of money. In fact, it is probably the most expensive TV show ever made. With all this money being put into the show, you think Amazon would hire the best writers and hire the best actors and actresses to be involved with this project. Well, apparently not, because the best they can do is writers who barely have any writing credits and a bunch of actors and actresses who are just left-leaning activists.
This is the first time that we see a woman, and the first time that we see a black woman in this area and this world and these works of Tolkien. You know, this is necessary. This is a revolutionary moment for cinematic and television.
Ah, great. Here we go. Another story that is quote-unquote woke. I mean, yeah, all that money probably did go to the cast and crew, but what about the sets? What about the costume designs? Well, based off the footage I've seen, everything just looks cheap. All the armor I've seen just looks like it's been bought at a Spirit Halloween store. I mean, that is comparing it to the costumes and the armor from the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. I mean, just look at this image right here. What is this? It looks like Under Armour. Okay, fine. The story may be trash, and we might get wokeness shoved down our throats.
Strong female character who lets no man give her lip.
And the costumes and sets may look a little cheap, but I'm sure all the fans would appreciate getting back into the world of Lord of the Rings. Yikes. So I'm gonna be upfront, I've only ever read The Hobbit, and that's because I was forced to in school. So I don't want to act like I'm some big Tolkien historian or anything. But from what I've read and listened to, this show does not really follow the things they bought the rights to. A lot of the characters are made up, and the known characters that are in it do things that they would never do in Tolkien's work. The justification for this is that Tolkien never technically wrote about it, so that doesn't mean it's not true, right? So basically, this whole show is just Tolkien fan fiction. Okay, my honest opinion is I don't care if you want to make a show where you put in your politics or put in certain agendas. But if you are going to do that, make up your own IP or make an original story. Don't just spend billions of dollars to buy an IP just to completely rip it to shreds. Evil cannot create anything new. They can only corrupt and ruin good forces have intended or made. That quote has been so relatable, not only for The Rings of Power, but for every Hollywood remake ever. So of course, all the Lord of the Rings fans have seen what's going on, and they're not going down without a fight. Nearly every single piece of content Amazon Prime has put out on Rings of Power has come with massive dislikes. Teaser trailer, boom, dislikes. San Diego Comic-Con trailer, boom, dislikes. Superfan video, disliked, and they had to unlist it. But of course, just hitting a button isn't enough for the fans. No, they wanted Amazon to truly see their real feelings for this project. They commented that famous Tolkien quote I said earlier below every single video. It was getting posted so much that Amazon began deleting and moderating some of these comments. But this is where the fans evolved. They found another very creative way to show their displeasure with this series. And oh boy, if you are also pissed about this series, I highly suggest going to the new trailer, looking at the comments for a good amount of laughs. I literally got chills when Elrod Hubbard came out of the closet and declared Tom Cruise as the new Sith Lord of the Rings. This was when I knew this franchise is going places. Tolkien would be proud. Hearing Galadriel say, "I volunteer as tribute, so Frodo would not have to be in the game," really shows her true spirit. Moving. Jessica Tolkien really knows how to write a book. The reveal of baby Gandalf stole my heart. Man, Glorfindel pushing Sauron down the hill while saying "I have the high ground" was awesome. So happy to see Tolkien's vision fully realized. The army of minions booing the defeat of Sauron with the appropriate banana here and there really shows the attention to detail and love for the source material. So will you guys be watching the new Rings of Power series when it comes out September 2nd? Let me know in the comments down below. And be sure to like this video if you would like to see me review each episode when it comes out. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel and also be sure to watch my other videos by clicking this link right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.